Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A lot of people already here. Let me go up to the beginning here. I have a chair here for my guest that hopefully will be joining me. Um, and as always, I'm not prepared. We'll go in real quick and just say hello. First, I'll just say hello to everyone because there's a lot of you in here, 36 people. Holy man. I'm just going to browse down through the comments real quick, and then we'll get started. Everybody just saying hello to each other, talking amongst yourselves. I love it. Very good group of people here. A lot of my favorite people are in here. I'm happy to see that. I guess you guys can hear me. Sound check. Check, check, check. All right. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Maddie. Wow, it's been there's a lot of firsts in here. Whenever I do my lives, they're unscheduled, and I always end up messing it up for people in the UK, other areas where there's like 5 or 6 hours difference. So this one turned out to be a good time frame to get a bunch of my favorite people in here. And I'm not going to call anybody out, but I see a whole bunch of favorites in here. Some people have been with me for a long time doing this, and just some wonderful people who have done some things that none of you guys see in my groups or anything like that. But there's a few, definitely one in here that just recently, you can call yourself out if you like, but donated ZINO. I've had 3 people donate ZINOs that have crashed or broken or what, that famous disconnect that just can't be fixed, or I can't fix it anyhow, but have donated their quads for parts. And there's somebody in here definitely that has just recently done that. You can say something in the comments. I don't know if you want me to say anything. Yes. Dennis is the one. So it's not just Dennis. There's been others who have done it, and I really appreciate that because it gives me. I've put 2 that I couldn't fix because the people couldn't afford the parts. It was just not cost effective for the ZINOs at their price range. It was more cost effective to buy a new one, but these people didn't have the money to do that. So when people donate quads for me to scrap and take parts off of, I get these guys back in the air again, and it doesn't cost them anything. So that's a beautiful thing. Drone addiction, nice t-shirt. Yes, this is where I work. I work for Sheets. I work at the corporate headquarters, corporate campus, we call it. They do a lot of kids charities, and I'm proud to work for that company. And I also should say I have more subscribers than they do, and it's a company of 20,000 employees. Speaking of subscribers, wow, what a big boost! And I want to first say, anybody that's new to my channel in the chat right now, if you're just a new subscriber, I really appreciate the subscriptions, and I know why there are so many subscriptions. I tried to get to the 5,000 without doing anything to provoke subscriptions, but when you do giveaways, that's when subscriptions really shoot up. Everybody wants that giveaway. So I know why I've got the extra boost. Once I hit that 5,000, I think I'm already up to close to 5,500 in like a day. So I know it's because of the giveaway. I'm not naive to that. So I do, the giveaway is for subscribers, but I do hope that these subscribers are here for more than just a giveaway. I hope they find something special in my channel, and see that you have something to gain on this channel if you have a ZINO or so forth. I seem to be the ZINO channel though, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm proud of that. A lot of people knock the ZINOs. I knocked it big time when it first came out. Anybody that was with me from the beginning, I was very hard on it, and I think rightfully so. But here we are a year later with the ZINO, and we'll talk more on that. But you guys are going so fast. I'm going to miss a lot of topics, and this is definitely, if you have time, this is definitely going to go over an hour. I can tell you right now, especially if my guest shows up late. I hope my guest does show up, because I am excited to introduce this guest to you guys. I'm going to kind of start low and work my way up a little bit here and just see if there's anything worth mentioning. That's where I need a guest to kind of go through and read my comments and point out whatever is important, because I hate to sit here and stare at the comments and look stupid. And I also want to point out, I'm not fixing anything on live right now. If you have any problems, and this is where I sound like Annie. Annie always had to do this when she would do her lives for Hubson. She always had to start out saying, "We are not fixing quads today. We're not fixing your drone." That's not what this is about. Mainly, the very first thing I wanted to do is I just wanted to talk to people. I haven't done one. Everybody has been really great lately at helping by clicking on my links and buying stuff, helping me try to reach that goal to buy all these gifts. And when I say I want to buy, my goal, I want, like, I'm trying to get up to like $2,000. I want to buy a whole bunch of tablets and just kind of educational but fun gifts for these kids in the hospitals. So that way I can buy enough to where it's not just for the kids in the hospital now. There will still be something in reserve for future kids to come, and then they can have these gifts as well. And I plan on doing this with a couple other local YouTubers. One that is definite, which I'll go ahead and say, I don't know if you're in here, Josh from Parks and Tech. He and I believe his fiance are going to be doing this with me. So that's very exciting. And I'm not asking anything of any other YouTubers. I'm raising all the money myself. I'm going to buy everything myself. Anything they want to do on top of that is great. But this is something I'm very passionate about. And I know I'm always pushing it on my links and things like that. But you guys will see that it's going to go to something really great. And I really cannot wait to be able to do that. That's going to be something awesome. It's nice to give money to help for free care funds, but going and doing these gifts is going to just be an awesome, awesome thing. So we'll stop there. And let's, you guys want to talk about the ZINO too? Anybody? Hello? Any special topics you want to talk about, just pop them up in the comments. I would imagine you've gained enough information off of the ZINO 2, but there is some things to bring up about it that I would at least like to kind of throw out there. So I'm seeing some yes there. So, and a salivating. Dennis is salivating. Chad says yes. Greg, this is moving fast, so I have a problem. Yeah, let's do. Greg Traver. Do I say it right, Greg? I think I did this to you before. Do I say it correctly when I say Traver? When you guys see my logo for F Cancer, when you see my QC guy logo, my regular one, Greg is the creator. I can do that stuff, but it'll take me all day long to create a stupid logo. And I ask him and he says, I'm right on it. And then sure enough, he sends it right back to me and does it. So that's my logo creator. And I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. All right, so let's talk a little about like shaver. So Traver, okay, Greg Traver. I will forget that, but and anybody's names that Essex is here. Also Essex. I'm sure a lot of you guys know Essex. Wow, I'm really glad you showed up. He does my intros, so all the intros you see to my videos, that's Mr. Essex there. So he stepped away from YouTube for a little bit, and now he's back, and I'm glad to see that he's popped up in here. So yeah, you've helped a lot too. I love my intros. I love my intros. That's the ones that he's created that you guys see me use the most. You know, the green one where it sounds like Star Wars, and you know, the one with the fire and all that. He's done all of them. So any of my intros, if you like them or whatever, go visit Essex and see his creations. And again, that right there, though, is something I can't do. I totally suck at those. Even if I have the program that completely gives me a template and I just have to import my logo, I suck. I'm just terrible at it. So yeah, that's great. I'm so happy to see you, Steve. Very happy. Because I do like to plug your work. Greg, I hope I didn't create more work for you where people are going to start messaging you. So let's get on with it. We have, wow, we have 103 people in here. This is shocking. This is amazing. This is the most I've ever had. I don't think any of the live shows I watch, mainly I just watch ZINO Nation, but I have never seen over 100 people. That's amazing. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love this. This is why I like doing live, and I don't do live much, but when I do, I'm in the best mood afterwards. And right now is a time where I really need that. So I appreciate that. Before I get into this, I know I'm going on and on. Before I get into this, and I don't want you guys to flood the comments with anything. I know how you guys feel, and I don't want to get emotional or anything, but thank you so much for all the well wishes for my mom, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I shouldn't have even said that, but wow. But yeah, thank you for all the prayers, the well wishes, and everything. My mom is a rock star. She's amazing, and I love her. So thank you guys so much. But let's get into the ZINO, and let's talk a little bit about that. The one thing I really want to point out with it is the price point for the pre-sale of GearBest, and kind of explain the GearBest thing, and then we'll talk about some things that you guys might want to find out information about that we don't know. So the price point for the pre-sale is $399, and this is GearBest only. So when in my talking to Hubson, they made it clear. His exact words were, GearBest is the exclusive seller for the pre-sale of the Hubson ZINO. So what they've done is they've gone and chosen GearBest to be their exclusive release pre-sale seller. So it's great, but it's also bad because some of you GearBest will not ship to. I'm here in Canada. They won't ship to Canada. I don't understand. But if anybody else you see, the reason I want to talk about this is I want to warn people, and this is just kind of my assumption, but I think it's kind of a smart assumption. You're already seeing other people doing pre-sales, and all they're doing is, just based off some experience with affiliates that I have, all they're doing is they're building up basically a list of how many they think they'll sell. So you're going to do your pre-sale, send them your money, but they don't have any stock. So you're going to wait for them to finally get stock, and then sell it to you. So unless you cannot get it from GearBest, like they won't ship to you, I would not be giving anybody else my money. I would wait till you know for sure that they have stock, or wait till Hubsan directly puts it on their website. And this is exactly how Hubsan used to do it. Hubsan used to pick a company like GearBest or Banggood, and they would just let them sell them first. So like when the 501A came out, they didn't have it on their website for a long time, for a few 2-3 months. They had it at Banggood or GearBest. I don't remember which one at the time, but that's how Hubsan used to do it. I don't know why they do it that way. Because they sell it for more on their website, and they could actually make more money not going through the dealers first. So I really don't know why they do that, but heed caution to anybody that is doing pre-sales other than GearBest. GearBest you can trust, because it's been confirmed, and Hubsan has told me that they are the chosen pre-sale company. So I'm going to pop in my personal link, and I also have them for ZINO Pro and the regular ZINO if you guys want me to put those in. But for the ZINO pre-sale, I've sold 6 of them so far. There's 1,000 of them that are going to be in this pre-sale. So I'm going to put this link in here, and we're going to see how many are still available. Not a lot of these have even sold. So there's the pre-sale link. And if we go into the website, there's 17 days left for your pre-sales, and they've only done 59 pre-sale orders. So you have a good bit. It's a total of 1,000 that they're putting in the pre-sale count. So you have 17 days, and I would imagine it's going to go by order number. So there's 59 pre-orders currently right now, which is pretty low. I think that's very low. It's been what, 2 days now? I would expect to see a few hundred there. So we know the first 4 pre-sales went to Marcus Crawford. I'm sorry, I had to say that, because he bought 4 Mavic Minis to make sure he got it first. So, and he only got it 1 day early, so he had to deal with some returns. So that's just a joke, guys. I know I have a lot of Marcus Crawford fans in here. And I won't get into that whole ordeal. I have no grudge against a guy or anything like that. He's just very sensitive. So let's get back into the ZINO 2. Did anybody want the other links? Did you want a ZINO Pro link in there? I think the ZINO Pro is it's $299. So you've got the ZINO 2 at $399, the ZINO Pro through GearBest. I'm just doing the GearBest link right now. I don't have my Banggood ones in front of me because I had to restore my computer, and now my little sticky note thing is all erased. But ZINO Pro is $299, and then the regular ZINO is at $219. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop these in there. If you guys want to click on them and grab them, then that's up to you. So let's just pop them in the link here, and then we'll move on. That's going to be done. Okay, there's your ZINO Pro. And the regular ZINO. Put that in there. Okay, all official link business is taken care of. So anybody's just popping in, go through the comments and you'll see the links. I'll also put them in the description after. But one thing I just wanted to go over is what does the ZINO 2 mean? What does it mean for the competition? Now, a lot of people are worried, oh man, this is a game changer for the FIMI X8 SE. And I love it. I love when this happens. You know, everybody comes in and says FIMI killer, Mavic killer. I will never say this is a Mavic killer, but you know, people love to say that about different quads, like the Skydio 2. This is a Mavic killer. No, it is not. What it does is it makes everybody step their game up. So all it does is bring us better stuff, and that's what happens every time. So FIMI X8 SE needs to step their game up. Where is mine? Right there. So if I held the ZINO and I held this right here, and you ask me which is the better quad, I'm still going with my FIMI X8 SE. But I'm afraid that ZINO's going to get them with the camera. I really am. We all know about the camera with the FIMI. I'm happy with it. I'm not a critical person when it comes to cameras. I'm very happy with it. I don't really need to do a lot in my editing to look at the video and think, it's got a little blue tint or anything like that. It really doesn't bother me. So I'm exceptionally happy with this, but definite competition with the ZINO 2. So I think it's a game changer with the 4K 60 frames per second. And it's just, if anything, if FIMI's smart, they're going to step their game up, and maybe their next move will be, this thing's tight and I'm always afraid I'm going to break it. I'm not taking it off. But maybe their next game will be to put something in here. Everybody wants that damn obstacle avoidance, but maybe they'll put it on the front of this. I don't want it. I don't want obstacle avoidance. It's going to bring the prices up higher. I don't want it. I just don't want it. As you see, if you watched my FT Aviator video, my last one I did with the FT Aviator, it does me no good. I still crashed into a tree and dropped my ZINO Pro. So that was the first time I've ever crashed a Mavic. I mean, not my ZINO Pro, my Mavic 2. So sorry if I mess up and say ZINO and Mavic when I mean vice versa. This is where I really suck, guys. I need a co-host beside me to read my comments. What I end up doing is I usually end up going through after the video is over and I read the comments. It's very tough to do by yourself because it gets very boring while I sit here. And I know when you make a comment, you want to get recognized and get an answer, or you make a good point, and I don't want to miss out on that point and miss out on adding good content to this pathetic live video that I'm doing here today. I'm also hoping for a person to pop in here that I invited that I think a lot of you would be excited to see in here as well. I think my guest might actually be here. Did you get credit for all the others besides the $3.99 version, Chris? Dennis, what do you mean, did I get credit for all the others? Like if you choose the different plugs and batteries and all that, the different options, if that's what you mean, yeah. The link, if you click on the link and then no matter what you choose, I'll get credit for that. So what I'm seeing in the orders right now, and I'll double check them, right now the orders, order report is still 8 of them are sold, and looking at them, they are different packages. So some are $3.99, some are close to $500. So they've chosen the different packages, and I do get the credit for that. And when I look at that credit, it's pretty pathetic, the commission. For all the work you put in doing this, you would think you would get a better commission, but it takes an army, and that's what I'm doing. So to accomplish what I've accomplished, I think it's pretty amazing. I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm patting everybody in here that's used my links. I'm patting you on the back and thanking you. Chuck, is Annie getting her job back? I don't really want to say a whole lot on Annie's behalf because she's not in here. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not comfortable. I have a very good relationship with Annie. She and I talk. We play phone tag quite a bit, and we've spoken here a few times, and we message each other. Um, so just out of respect to her, I don't want to say anything as to if or if not she is coming back. And I don't want to mislead you by me not answering it. I don't want to mislead you and make you think that she is. I will say at this time, no, she is not coming back, but the rest I'll just leave alone. I would love if Annie came back. She was kind of the voice and face of Hubson, and I think Hubson really does need her. But also, I don't really appreciate the way that things went with her, the way she was kind of just out the door. And I was actually talking to her. I was messaging her right in the middle of it. She just stopped messaging, and then she came back and said, message me on my personal message. I just got let go. So I was actually talking to her when that happened. So, hey, Renee, how you doing, buddy? Are you on your days off, or are we at work? This is my buddy Renee in Canada. He's been with me from the very start. He, I think, was one of my very beginning, definitely one of my very beginning members of my group, and formed a good friendship there. I'm not going directly down. I'm just stopping wherever I see a comment I might want to answer. So Greg asked about the double battery, etc. Yes. Yeah. I already answered that. How can I get in touch with FEMI support for my FEMI X8? I don't know the exact website for the FEMI customer service. So if you go to their website, you'll find it where you can get help. You're welcome, Greg. Next drone I will make sure. Oh, my next drone, I will make sure you get the credit. Thank you, Douglas. It's for the kids. Yes, Dennis. Ultimate, send an email to support FEMI. There you go. There's your answer. Steve Quick got it. Oh, let me give a shout out to Steve. Steve Quick really just stood out right away with me. He was in my group, stood out right off the bat in my Hubson USA group. And I apologize to any members that are in there. I really don't do anything in there. I'm not my Hubson USA group, my Storm and Jet group, my Hubson Storm and Hubson Jet group. I really don't do anything in there. I've sold all of my Storms and my Jets. And I just don't have the time to do it all. I don't have time. I don't even have time to go into really the Hubson USA one. But I've turned my group over to Steve. I'm still an admin, but I made him moderator, and then saw what he was doing with the guys in the group in there and how the group grew, which was just a tiny little group, and he at least doubled it in size. So I made him admin, and now that's strictly pretty much his group. I don't do anything in there. I don't even go in there and snoop around or anything like that. I have no idea what's going on in there, but he's the whole reason behind that group now, as far as where it stands, where it's all the information. He's real quick to just help people out, and just kind of stood out to me right away. And I don't even know if I really asked you. Did I even ask you if you wanted to be moderator? I think I just made you moderator and threw you in there. But yeah, Steve Quick has been a very, very helpful person. So let's stop reading. So I've already said about it being a game changer. There was questions. More than one person asked me about the camera on the I keep wanting to say FEMI. I keep wanting to say Mavic. On the ZINO too. Some people were asking about the camera. I don't know a whole lot about the camera other than what I've already said and what are in the specs. I don't think there's really a whole lot more to know. But a good question that's popped up a handful of times is, does it have zoom? So it definitely does not have zoom. The camera does not have it. It has no zoom feature whatsoever. Is that something they can add or what have it? I don't know. I'm not a camera guy. With the specs of that camera, it's to my understanding that it is something that they could put into the firmware to make it have a zoom feature. But I'm not that guy. I'm not your camera guy. It takes me a while to get a good camera setting to where I have a beautiful image. And like I said, I'm just not picky on my cameras. And I had the Mavic 2 Zoom. I actually got rid of that and got the Mavic 2 for the bigger lens. So I never used it. I don't even use it on the Paradenofi. So I don't even know what it's like to use it on that. So I'm not a zoom person, but it will not have zoom. So the other thing I want to do is just kind of look back one whole year. We started out with the ZINO, and it kind of blows me away that we're here right now, but we also have to remember that it was kind of a little bit of a mistake. The ZINO was a bit of a mistake as far as the hardware and all that goes. It was limited from the start. They were able to do some pretty surprising things with it, but we just couldn't get that range that we wanted. So we got the ZINO Pro, and everybody I think knows that it's not a ZINO Pro. It's basically ZINO revised version 2 of the original ZINO. So I don't know if Brian True Drone Reviews is in here or not, but he's real hard on it with the fact that they call it a Pro. I don't know. I've been dealing with Hubsons long enough, and I'm sure a lot of you have been dealing with them long enough to know they do things a little differently. This is a fix. It's not the same old ZINO. So I totally disagree with Brian at True Drone Reviews on that. And he knows I do. We're all allowed to have our opinions. And he's really good at, him and I are a lot alike. We just say what's on our mind and we don't really hold back. So I never have to worry about hurting his feelings. But I totally disagree with him on that. It is not just another ZINO. It doesn't feel any different or really act any different, but the hardware that's in it gives it more capabilities. If anybody is looking to buy a ZINO or a ZINO Pro and they say it's so much cheaper just to get the ZINO, but I'm thinking about the ZINO Pro, I always steer them towards the ZINO Pro. And it's because they're really not going to go anywhere else with the ZINO. The ZINO pretty much is going to stop. I just hope they really level out that firmware, leave it alone, and let it be. Just leave it alone. Just like they did with the 501S, it got to a point where they just stopped. They had good firmware, they stopped, and they went on, focused on updates for the SS and then the A and so forth. So that's what I hope they do with the ZINO. I just hope they don't leave it high and dry with bad firmware. Just end it with a really good firmware. Make sure all the features that it have actually work and we don't have these dead buttons. And the promises that they've made for the ZINO that they're capable of doing, finish it and leave it at that. So that's that. There is one thing I wanted to ask you guys as experts, because I'm not one. On the chipset, the Ambarella, H22 chipset, I don't know anything about these. This is an upgrade. So I don't know if anybody in here is really good with this, exactly where that takes us from what they have in the ZINO Pro versus what they have with this Ambarella H22. Like how much of what kind of difference can you really see with that kind of chipset is what I really want to know. If anybody in the chat is really good with that stuff, by all means, say something because I'm really curious. I'm just not that guy. So I'm going to just kind of keep an eye out. I'm not going to sit here and stare and wait. Chris Resident, Evil Umbrella. Curious to ZINO. Yeah, so we're getting jokes here. Phew. Yeah, I like chips too. So yeah, if anybody knows, just pop it in the comments. And then I want to show you guys the giveaways that I'm going to do. And then anything else anybody else wants to just throw out there and talk about, feel free. But let's just go ahead and go over the giveaways. And I'm going to go ahead and just give one away today. I really did not plan this out real well because the way I was going to do the giveaway, it's not going to really work out that way. So it's going to be for somebody in this chat room right now. So if anybody wants to throw up a really good, just simple solution for a giveaway, for me to pick the giveaway, throw your comment in there as to what you think is the easiest, simplest solution and the most fair. I'm trusting that everybody in here is part of my RC Hobby Shopper group. I'm trusting that everybody in here has used my links before, because that's who I want. And I'm trusting everybody's a subscriber because that's who I want to give my giveaways to. So we'll go ahead and go through what I'm going to give away in the upcoming future, and then I'll read some of the suggestions. I'm just laughing at some of these. I don't have time to load a randomizer. I got to stop looking. So I'll show you what I'm going to do in the future, and I have everything but one. I have everything but two items I don't have, but the one one will start kind of small, work our way up. One of them I'm going to give away if you have a Hubsan 501. This is the Hubsan watch. It's kind of upside down. No, it's upside up. It's just a novelty, but this is one thing that me and a group of my members tested when we used to do all the testing stuff for Hubsan. We tested this, and this is the only thing Hubsan put out that never needed a tweak. It came out perfect in testing before release, flawless, and it actually works. You wear it and it will follow you. You can do, it's all one command control, so you can't push up and you can't make it go up and forward at the same time. You're either going to go up or forward or y'all. So it only has that capability, but I mean, it'll do orbit. It's just amazing that this little thing does control your Hubsan H501 model. So it works with the 109S, it works with the 501A, the 501S, the 501C, the 502S, the 502E plus, 502S plus, I'm sorry, 502T, the H216E, the H216S, and the H507D, and I'm sure some others. It will not work with the ZINO. It's not Wi-Fi. This is RC. So this is going to be for your 2.4 control, 2.4 gigahertz RC controller signal. So this is going to be one giveaway to give away. And whenever I do something like this, I really do hope only the people that have 501s or a quad capable of using this. I only hope that I just hope that you were the ones that are trying to get it. I don't want people to try to just get a giveaway to get one. I'll continue to try to do as many as I can, so you don't have to do it just to try to win something. If I don't need something, like one good thing, Art has been giving, and many of you guys know Art Carlson. He's been giving away Christmas chocolates. I don't need them. He's invited me to come and to win the chocolates or anything. I like his show. I watch his show, but I never interact with that stuff because I don't need it, and I'd rather somebody else win it. So I hope that's all people do with stuff like that. Don't enter to win it if you don't own something that you can use it with. Then the next one would be the Hubsan H107C Plus. Some people don't really care for this one, but this is actually one of my favorite indoor flyers. It's a great little FPV flyer for inside the house and outside, but the only use I've ever used it for is inside. And you can do goggles with this. So you can just sit back in your lazy boy recliner, fly around the house, drive the family crazy, and make your dog piss on the floor. So my dog's terrified of the drones, and she goes and hides underneath the couch. I'm really not allowed to fly in the house. My pilot's license been revoked, so I can't fly in the house. But I'm going to do a giveaway on this. It's one of my favorite little indoor flyers, like I said, and I think anybody gets this is really going to enjoy it. So, and if I have extra props or anything, which I think I do, I think I have a bunch of these, I'm not sure, I'll throw those in as well. So this will be a future giveaway. I love this one. The other one is going to be the Eachine EX4. You can, by looking at the box, you know where this came from. So this is one that I've yet to fly or do anything with. I've done a video for it, but I didn't publish it yet. But I've still got to do a flight for this, but this is going to be a giveaway. This comes with 3 batteries. I got 3 batteries with this, so this will be a good giveaway. It's 4K. Where's the specs at? I got the white version, optic flow positioning, anti-shake gimbal, ultrasonic altitude hold. So it's got the ultrasonic sensor where Hubsan has the TOF sensor. You guys might want to talk about that too. The TOF sensor, ultrasonic, it basically the TOF sensor, time of flight is what that translates it into. That's pretty much what the sonic sensor does too. So some call it ultrasonic, I think, and some call it supersonic. But that's pretty much what that is. So that's going to be a giveaway. And you guys have been seeing me say I've got the ZINO Pro. This is my very next giveaway. I'm going to hopefully start this giveaway this weekend. I need to get going with that. But brand new in the box. I haven't opened it up, haven't tested it or anything. I don't want to mess with it. I just want to send it out. And then hopefully the ZINO 2, I won't give up on that. I will get that quad as a giveaway, so don't worry about that. And then next year, the Mavic Mini. So that is something that has been said. We're going to send it to you. And I've made sure they've known, this has been good. I made sure they know that I'm promising my viewers a giveaway. So they say they are going to send it to me once they, get through their pre-sale orders that I went through and or are going through. And then I will do a giveaway of this. So I have it. I've been enjoying it. I'm not all goo-goo over it like a lot of people are. I see myself being able to get bored with it. It's a great quad. It is a great quad. And it's amazing the flight distance you get out of this thing without even a flicker or anything out of the screen. It stays perfect signal throughout my flights. And I'm not flying in high Wi-Fi traffic. It's absolutely brilliant for such a small light quad, but like Renee, you're in here. You know me. I wasn't a Spark fan. Same reason with this one. I don't like these tiny little toy-ish kind of things for outdoor flying. The smallest, lightest thing I have that I love is my Paradenofi. And that kind of feels toyish to me too, but there's just something special about that Paradenofi that it's still kind of up there with my Mavic 2. I love that Paradenofi. And then the last giveaway that we're going to do now or do today is the Wingsland, the S6 4K. Now I did the video on this, the unboxing, and said I'm going to do the flight and everything. This is the one that I should have been doing a flight on, but it's too cold. It's sleeting outside right now. I don't want to go out in the ice. I don't want to freeze my butt off. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and do the giveaway. I got a lot of mixed reviews on this in the comments. A lot of people are pretty hard on this, and which I also saw in some reviews. So I'm really impressed with the build of it. It seems like a very good quality quad. It's got 2 batteries. So I actually hope that it's better than what I'm seeing or hearing. I have seen some good YouTube videos where people can fly it great. I've seen some where they have an issue with it, dropping down. It just won't hold that altitude. So it's just going straight to giveaway now. So hopefully somebody will get this and be able to do something with it and show proof that it's a pretty decent quad. So hopefully one of you guys, whoever wins this, has a channel and you'll make a video with it and send me a message or something to make sure I see it, because I really would like to see who wins this, what you do with it, and what it's capable of in the hands of a good pilot. So how do we give it away, fellas? You guys have probably said this way up above. If anybody came up with a good way to do a giveaway right now, put it down in the bottom of the comments. Repeat yourself if you have to. Yeah, sure, I'll give a Sky DO2 away too. No, I won't. I wanted my guest to pick the winner. That was going to be the next option, but my guest is not here, and my guest is going to be in big trouble. All right, somebody give me an option as to. I'm just going to pick a name. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to scroll the mouse and I will pick a name. All right, Mike, you got a good one. Mike B, Drone Ranger. Pick a number 1 through 100. You guys think of a number in your head. I'm going to write a number down right now. I'm going to write a number and a letter down. A number between 1 and 100, followed by a letter. So let's just give an example of 1B. You guys pick a number and a letter, and we'll see who gets that. You have to get it exact. How's that? We have 100 people in here. Somebody's got to be able to get it. And I'll keep telling you guys if you get it wrong. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Everybody stop your chat. Stop. Hit the brakes. Okay. I have a number on my pad here. I'm going to lay it face down. It's a number dash letter. If you pick the number dash letter that I didn't make this extremely hard. If you pick it, you're going to get it. And it's starting now. So if you've already said it, it doesn't count. Starting right now. Ooh, close. Oh my God, I can't keep up with this. I'm going to have to scroll. Oh my God. Stop. I think somebody got it. Stop. I'm going to scroll up. So stop, guys. You're messing me up. Holy shit. I'm going to go back up to the beginning to be fair, but I think somebody got it. No, let me see this one. Let me go through everyone to be fair. Okay, I'm going to write your name down. Where'd it go? Somebody got it. I'm going to write your name down. The only reason I'm writing your name down before I say it is because once I want to be able to contact you, once everybody starts talking, I'm going to lose you here. And I'm sorry if I can't say your last name. So I'll just show you. It's Michael. Michael chose 41K. Can you read it? It's Michael Todorov. How do you say your last name? Todorov. You chose 41-K. That's the number. Well, you didn't say dash K, but that doesn't matter. Just number and letter. So you are the winner of the Wingsland S6 4K. So I don't know if you saw my review on this, but it looks good, if nothing else. So you are the winner. Are you still with me here, buddy? There you are. So let me ask you, Michael, are you a subscriber? Are you in my hobby shopper group? You'll still get it. Trust me. I'll still give it to you. I just want to see. Are you a supporter? Did this fall into the right hands? I'm just messing with you. So this is yours. Can you message me on Facebook, Michael? Okay, yeah, message me on Facebook. We'll take care of, I don't know your location and all that, but we'll take care of shipping. My giveaways, you pay shipping. If it turns out to be crazy, I will definitely help you with the shipping. I don't want this to be something that becomes a cost out of your pocket that you don't want to pay. So well, I'll work with you on it. So so that's my first giveaway for this. We'll get that one's out of the way, and then upcoming, the very next one is the ZINO Pro. So is there anything anybody wants to, we're going on almost an hour, so that's not bad. Is there anything anybody else wants to bring up? I'll go ahead and tell you my special guest. Is everybody still guessing? I don't know what you guys are doing. You're still guessing. Oh, ultimate captures. You're still going with, how many did you put in there? Let me tell you what, you guys made that so hard. I'm not going to ever do that again. That was awful. That was awful. I couldn't keep up. But my special guest, okay, Michael, I see your message. Thank you. I'll get back to you. My special guest was actually going to be my son Blake. I have twin boys, Logan and Blake, and Blake's home from college, and Logan is with his girlfriend, so he hasn't come home yet. But Blake came home from college, so Logan's going to spend a little time with his girlfriend, and then he'll be home from college and for their Christmas break. And I also have a daughter who lives in Ohio. She will not be with us this Christmas, but they're here for their Christmas break. So my son Blake was going to be my guest. He was going to be the one helping me read the live chat. He was going to help me pick the giveaway, but he let me down. He went to the mall. I told him it was 3 o'clock. Will you please try to get home? And he'll have a good excuse when he gets back, and I'll give him hell and he'll give it right back to me. So, but that was my special guest. And I've already kind of let it be known that I'm going to have Annie on my channel sometime. She's pretty excited to be on. So I need to get that together. I just need to get my crap together and get things done. I have to quit doing all these repairs and just focus on things that bring me more joy than just working on quads. I love working on the quads. I love helping people out, but it takes a majority of my time out of everything I do. So, because once I get started, I get obsessed and I can't quit. So if I'm working on your broken quad and I can't get through it, I will not quit. And sometimes I'll be up till 3 o'clock in the morning working on one, and it just takes away from everything. So I need to get that kind of stuff done so I can do the other things that you guys can see, like have Annie on the show. So Annie will still hopefully be doing this with me. And hey, Ron Brown's in the house. How you doing, Ron? See if there's anybody else I've missed. I mean, I can't go over all y'all's names, but I think this is the first time Ron's been in here. Ron, this is probably your first time you've ever been on any of my little lives. It's my sad little live compared to your show. You're much more experienced at this, and you're very good at handling all the comments and all that. This is a lot different for me. Vladimir, hello. I said hello to Renee, Maddie. There's a lot of new ones in here I've never really spoken to or seen before. Greg Parks, Lawrence, Hambone Peg Leg 3000. That's your new name, I believe. K Clicks. Mark Sipes, Alberto Loyola, Loyola, and the Drone Ranger. Do I need a moderator? Yes, I do, Drone Ranger. I need a moderator. I think we're kind of past it, though. I need to actually use a different setup versus doing it on live like this. I like the setup that Ron uses. I forgot the name of that one, but Ron, I like the one that you use. So maybe I need to get familiar with that. And I actually need to have a moderator on here with me, or somebody that I could click in to bail me out and save me when need be. I think it's easiest if I just say hello, everybody. I can't just bring somebody in on YouTube Live, can I? As far as I recall, you can't just pull somebody in. I don't think there is a way. No, Hambone Peg Leg. You don't win a prize because I said your name. That is a new name, though. I think you said. I know you've been commenting a lot on my videos, and you changed your name. Guitar Man 256, didn't forget you. Sorry. See, this is why I don't like reading the names off. Drone Shots, Judge has the word. Judge has the word. Paul's Box 67. Michael Belsh. That's not how you say it. I'm going to stop because I really hate this part. Drone Addiction, Hugh, how you doing? And the rest of you. So that's it, guys. Any questions at all on the ZINO 2? Anything on the ZINO 2? Chris, how's the memory doing? I don't know. I forgot. Belshi. Okay. Sorry, Michael. Belshi. Chad B. Hello. Merry Christmas to everyone. There are 2 Renees. Try my last name. Ha ha ha. Renee DeJong. Did I get it right? DeJong. My guest is here. I can hear the car door. Maybe if he gets in here in time, I'll introduce you guys to my son and we can all scold him for being late. Has anybody got anything that they don't like about the ZINO 2? Is there anything that we do not like about the ZINO 2? Or is there anything that you just don't? Maybe that'll show me if there's something. It's Da Young pronounced. Da Young. Da Young. I would never have guessed that. I'm terrible with the pronunciation of names, so I apologize to everybody who I slaughter your name. How long is the sale going for? The pre-sales are going for, I think I said that, 17 days. So 17 more days on the pre-sale. And like I said, only 59 orders have been made. One thing is too much weight. Let me go back. Yeah, Blake was out eating the chips. I don't have one yet. Will you do the review of ZINO 2? Absolutely. What kind of question was that, Vladimir? Come on. I've got one on the way. Hubson, if you saw my videos, Hubson did contact me, and they the first thing they said was, what's your address and your postal code? And I quickly gave it to them. So I am getting one. I'm not getting it any sooner than anybody else. Mine's still coming from GEARBEST. They're just telling GEARBEST to send it to me. So I imagine mine will probably show up around the same time or even later maybe than some other people's. I don't know. But Dave Smiles 100, too much weight. Yeah, I've seen a good bit of comments on the weight. It is pretty heavy. What was it? 900 and what? 900. I don't have it in front of me. It's over 900 grams. I mean, it's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. So too much weight. I get that. I've seen it. 2 of you have said that. And Ron Brown, what are you talking about? Do you have a link? Are you talking to me or somebody else in the room? I posted a link. I'll post it at the end of the video, but I also have a link I can quickly throw you if you need me to. A link for the ZINO 2. Is that what you're talking about, Ron? Come on, Dad. The roads are bad. Like for pre-order on ZINO 2. Oh, link. I already put it in here way up in the comments, but I'm going to add it towards the end here, and I'll add it in the description, and I'll add it in a pinned comment. And please, yeah, I appreciate it. Everybody that is interested that wants to buy one, use my link. Blake! He's here. He's going to ignore me. He probably figured I'll wait an hour and he'll be done. ZINO 2 looks like everything, blah, blah, blah. Thumbs down for my son. Amen. Loser. Everybody clicking that thumbs up button, by the way. We're at number 69, the year I was born. Old man Chris. Is there another giveaway? Yes, there will be another giveaway. There'll be plenty more giveaways, but not right now. So if you're just waiting around for that guitar man, I guess it's time for you to go. I'm just kidding with you. Hey, Blake, come here. Yeah, he tried to get away. Here, have a seat, buddy. Come here. Some people want to meet you. So far, you've gotten a thumbs down and bad Blake. This is my son, Blake. Scoot up a little bit, bud. This is my son, Blake. He is a twin, like I told you guys. And this is over here is where they will all talk about you. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Everybody say hello to Blake. Give him hell for being late. He screwed up the giveaway. He's a loser. We did a giveaway. It was pretty hard because I didn't have you sitting here with me. Now, these are all people from all over the place. We've got people in the UK. I mean, everywhere. South Ireland. And they'll start saying where they're from now. Does he talk? Do you talk? Talk.
Hello, everybody.
Tell them a little about yourself. Tell them where you go to school, what your major is.
I go to St. Vincent College in Latrobe, PA. I major in communication and English. I would like to, at some point, get into PR. I had a pretty cool internship at St. Vincent this summer with the PR director. So at some point, I would like to do that. Big Pittsburgh sports fan. I'm going to the Steeler game this Sunday against the Buffalo Bills. So hopefully they can
get Steelers.
Hopefully they can get a win. It's going to be cold, so
that's it. You all heard it. There's my my special guest. So you can kind of go through you can see where everybody's from here. And you've got Ohio, Sweden, Utah, Poland. This is a big deal here, Blake. If you look at this, I have 91 people. Normally you go to live shows and you'll see like 23 people, something like that. 75 likes. We've been going at this for an hour. The comments are just endless. Then again, it was a giveaway, so that we got a lot of people in here for a giveaway. Is Mom home? Mm-hmm. Okay. But you got the UK. You can go through and kind of see where everybody's from. Belgium, something like Indiana,
Poland. Germany. Wow.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Boo Ravens.
Yeah. We got a Blake, or what is it? Rabask? Anyhow, I got to block you, Ravens.
49ers. Oh, my.
That's
a shame.
We got a lot of people to block here. I mean, this is disgraceful.
It's a shame.
All the cheap asses checked in Iowa, Michigan, South Carolina, Belgium, California. Mars 2.0. That's Hugh. He's got a good sense of humor. Go Buccaneers.
Oh, I'm sorry for you having to root for the Buccaneers.
Dayton, Ohio. Niners rule.
Terry Bradshaw. There we go.
And then you'll have those who laugh at football. You know, when people start throwing in the teams football, since we have the different countries,
soccer,
football. That's our football is not a real sport compared to soccer. Is I think what the big argument there, or compared to football.
Go Browns! You need to block that Browns fan. I'm sorry, you guys are root for the Browns. That's a shame.
Dude, we have a Browns fan in the neighborhood too. He hangs a flag.
That's just a terrible franchise.
Which is against the law here in Pennsylvania. You can't hang a Browns flag in the neighborhood. All right, everybody's just going to keep on going. I think we should probably close the video out. We did the giveaway, showed all the future giveaways. You got to meet my son. I actually do have a child, not a child, I'm a young man. And then, like I said, he's got a twin, and then I have an older daughter. So we're going to end it. And my next video, I'm going to do the battery management finally with the IMAX V6 V2. And we're going to use the ZINO batteries. So it's going to be battery management for your ZINO and ZINO Pro. And then after that, not necessarily in this order, we're going to do the ZINO Pro giveaway before this weekend is over. So remember, hit that bell if you don't want to miss it. You don't want to have to spend the money to buy a brand new one. Brand new, sealed in the box, never opened, black with the bag, one battery, maybe two. They might have put two batteries in, you never know. And so hit that bell. When you click the bell, then click all, and you'll get notifications on every single thing I put out. So you will not miss that giveaway. And thank everybody that showed up. I'm going to go through and read a lot of the comments again on my own, but just such a great turnout. Thank you for all the subscribers. Just in the last day, and again, I know it's because I'm giving out prizes, but I'll take it. I have gained 430 subscribers in a day, so in 24 hours. So that's pretty good. In the last 28 days, I gained 777 subscribers. So I'm up to 5,432 subscribers. So that's awesome. So hopefully you guys stick around for other things more than just the giveaways. So on the way out, what do we say? Well, you don't watch my videos. Do you watch my videos, Blake? Do you secretively watch my channel?
I do not, but I think our family members do.
Yeah, I've kept this hidden, but now it's not hidden anymore. So my family members all watch the channel. So 93 people still left in the room after all is said and done. 84 likes. That is freaking amazing. Thank you guys all for subscribing. Anybody that stumbles upon this shit show, ooh, this is kid friendly. Sorry, I can't say that. Oh boy, there's a new thing with Facebook. I'm gonna get hit with a fine. Now, I do not put anything I produce. I do not click that box. This is not for children. So I make sure that if I make any mistakes or anything, I'm not getting that big fine. So this is not for children. But anybody that stumbles along the show or this live or any of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click that bell for future content. As I grow and I get people clicking on ads, or I bring in any income from YouTube, you know, the song and dance, I have certain goals, and you know my next one is to buy all the gifts for Children's Hospital. I want to hit $2,000 on that one with the help of Josh from Parks and Tech, and possibly one more. I'm not 100% confirmed on this other one, so I don't want to throw his name out there and throw him under the bus yet. So probably three of us will be doing this. So just click that subscribe button, hit the bell for future content, help this channel grow. And as always, thumbs up. And thank you guys all again for coming. That was great. And we will see you on the next video. Take care.